Oh, you gotta get the covers off here. How is everybody? Welcome, welcome. Thank you. That's for cutting, that's not for snacking. All right, so we got some homemade guacamole. We got some peanut butter and yogurt dip, which we've made before. The guac's new. These are they're apple straws is what they're called. They're just little apple flavored. Delicious little light.
I've never seen it in the store.
Yep. For dipping in that, and then the fruit's there so you can dip it in there. So help yourselves. We've got the drink meister over there pouring wine and cocktails. Welcome, welcome everybody. Good to see you again, as always. How are you? Hello.
Hi.
Have I met you before?
You have. I've been at Young.
Welcome back. Come on in, grab some food.
Okay.
Ready? How are you? I'm doing great. How is everything?
Thank you.
Seems to be around pretty good now.
No, I wasn't trying to take a, I've been using my fingers.
Yes.
You know what, that doesn't matter. I'm telling you, we drink out of bowls and all that stuff and survive, so I don't think that's gonna get me.
It seems that you're getting around like a normal person.
I think towards the end, just hold on to it.
How's that strawberry stuff? Pretty tasty. It's very good. Yeah, it's a recipe.
Yeah, very good.
Yep, we can do that tonight too. Yep, sure. How you doing, Dan? How about yourself? I just store them, stack them up, and put them away. I don't like slam them together, but I don't baby them. Strawberries are like one. They're super good. They're not like anything like Teflon. They don't have any of those ingredients. So they're not delicate. They actually say they're never intended to safe, although they recommend it's always better to not use metal. But when you want to use metal, you don't have to feel guilty about it. What are you doing? You get some of the food you're going to ingest. If you look at the, come over here, I'll show you the one that we use all the time. Excuse me, gents. You can see it wearing, it scratches, but it scratches kind of like a stainless pan scratches or like cast iron scratches. It doesn't chip and peel up into your food, it doesn't get all fuzzy like those do. And even when it scratches, it doesn't hurt the properties. It still is non-stick, it doesn't matter. Especially if they say to season it once in a while. I never season mine, but if you do, I also cook with oil, so that kind of helps anyways. So. Pardon me? This is the 10-inch. Yep. You have to be talented. It's like a surgeon grabbing those things out of there. I know, that's okay. I get that a lot. He was concentrating. He was deep in concentration.
Well, you know what? You got to concentrate trying to get it out. These little frogs.
Yes. They are. They're good. They're called apple straws. They have a bunch of different flavors. The veggie straws they make. They have. Yeah. That's why we put them on. The apples are good too to dip in there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's both of these recipes are dips from one of the cookbooks that we sell. This product is called Temptations, and it's a coated saline.
No,
It's
no, I'm
natural
just,
nonstick.
I think warming is
Oven-safe up to
space.
500 degrees. Microwave safe, temperature safe, all that. And they have a cookbook that it's all of their families like
Throughout my house.
recipes. Yeah, they are. We only have 2 colors left. They have a big dish like this. It actually comes, the displays are right here actually, so it's easier just to show it to you than try to tell you. But it's a,
Is that like it has a design in you if you bake something with it?
yeah, that's not the purpose of the design, but if you do bake it here, you can cut it. it's not really, it's not the purpose of it. But yeah, this is durable enough to use a knife on, so you can slice it. It's designed to be or my son's on, I used to buy them for the food cold water.
I'll just try to figure it out.
We didn't have enough snacks.
Hot pads or spoon pads or whatever, spoon rests, and then everything fits inside of the dish. So that goes in there, and then this rests underneath like this. And everything fits inside, so the footprint it just takes up. So 20% of everything comes with grids. So it's nice and close. Yeah, we have the cream and the green bacon, which goes it's naturally non-stick, so everything just rinses out, nothing sticks to the stuff. And I'm a single guy, so I'll let stuff sit in there for days before I clean it, and it rinses right out even when I don't treat it the right way. So yeah, this stuff is it's really nice.
If you like Cheetos.
The green and the cream have been the two most popular colors, and those are the only two we now have left. Yeah, this company sells on QVC on TV, and because they're on QVC, when we first paired up with them, they were kind of newer on QVC. They had been around for a while, but they were new on QVC. Now they've taken off, so they're constantly making new stuff. So they haven't made this in years. We bought everything that they had left to sell at our stores, and now
They get the first 10 get their, they don't get their price.
So yeah, it's been a great product. I wish we could get more. Well, no, QVC they do. It's just every time they're on QVC, it's something new. So, right, they haven't made this particular pattern in years because all they used to make was this, what they call the old world pattern. And now they make tons of different patterns. But they make it for a short period of time, selling them and going to something.
I think that's a smaller one up there.
Yep, this is the 20-piece set for 114, and that's a 5-piece set. It's called a pack and go set. So you get the carry case, it's a little bit smaller dish, but you still get the lid and then the plastic. That was only 15. We only have that in cream. The only lid was again, I can use it as a hard lid, I can use it as a cookie sheet, I can use it as a serving platter, I use it for all kinds of stuff, mostly serving and cooking. So it's not great to use, as you know, as a chef. You don't use your knives and glass. Yeah.
You get the new one. That one?
No, it's not one of those kind of things, but if you have a casserole dish or something,
You don't have to hit your
take it and serve it. Because of the syringe.
You can use that one both in the area and the cookbook too, the new one you're getting. So, excited? Excited? Yes.
Yeah, they're really, really nice. They've been really popular for us. How are you today? Good to see you as always. What's your... Representing your colors, I like it.
Yeah. I know, and I had forgotten I put it there, so I wouldn't lose, blow away.
I just thought it was a scarf or something. No, we don't want to live. That's why I appreciate that.
Yeah. We were gonna put the cherry seeds out there, but.
Collecting them, yeah.
Sometimes trying to do it that way.
We can't combine all those, right? If you want it, let me know what you want. I'll work you out like we always do. I'll work you out whatever deal I can. So yeah, what do you want? What do you think? Or are you still working on it?
Well, here, I'll show you how it works. This is our sticky starch infused knife. This is the new one. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. So take a slice off here.
Okay. So yeah, let me grab my paper and we'll see what kind of deal I can make for you.
Yeah, I did a few. I really like it.
So yeah, that's the difference because of the hole. It's got everything sticky starch infused cheese, potatoes, apples, lemons, yep, anything with suction. The coolest part about this drink knife is that it takes actually.
Welcome everybody. I'm just a quick announcement. the giveaway, as you guys all know, is at 6 o'clock, but have fun, eat some stuff. I'm gonna be doing some demos in just a few minutes. And then anything you guys want, we can help you out with. I see you guys already shopping and whatnot. So welcome, my name's Ken. I'll be doing some announcements, but have fun, welcome, and enjoy the food.
This one, well, we have our sale tonight, we have our pie,
And then the recipe is on
as well, that's all. Well,
I'll tell you,
since the cheese night is our pie, it never goes on sale. That's why we incorporated with all of them. They'll never be able to see on the catalog, but tonight we have a deal on it. And then we also have the pies. Yes.
It's a family affair.
How many of the Hardee's will you eat?
Yeah, I call it our soft foods, everything sticky, starchy, cheeses, potatoes, apples, lemons, anything with that starch to it. Cheese not gonna run down. Have you ever tried it? You gotta, it's like, you gotta feel it to move it. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. But you have this one too, right? The utility knife?
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't get it together.
That's basically, it's kind of
Me too, mine's
Okay, and then are you getting, are you asking about the ice cream just because it's a bonus item? Or is that something you're gonna That's not a huge factor.
Also, I got my sugar. Just put it down.
Right,
Fries,
right.
apple slices, available.
Like I said, let me see what I can do. And I'll,
Like that.
Anything
Okay.
sticky. Yes, you can see, yep, there's no teeth on the top of it, so it just runs up and down. Go backwards. No. I know, our sticky starch. It is called the cheese nut, but it's good for a lot more things. Sure.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I think you might have put them in your purse, I think.
Yeah, so if you like it, you can make it.
What's the recipe of this?
We talked about the cutting board, that's why.
Thanks for taking
Yeah.
Thanks for taking care of me.
2 eyes are better than,
Yeah.
or 4 eyes are better than 2.
Oh, be careful.
How are you?
Pardon me?
What did you like?
So what do you think? What I could do.
This is the trimmer, so utility knife, you have all the trimmers on. Your basic tomato, tomatoes, peppers, like small everyday knife.
With the sets are 20 to 25%. This, I can get it to 20, I can get it down. Basically, I didn't
I have it up here still.
Do you have any other cutting boards?
And it like reseals. And it's like, yeah, they're reducing,
Yes, this is the medium, this is the small, and then the large is on the opposite side right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You get the small, medium, and then the large.
Well, that makes it easy.
You can cut potatoes.
that's colors. Now, the little one.
I see some amazing video of myself because I just show it to That's so nice.
I'm away from my post. I'm away from my post. Here I am, here I am.
When I used to work in the I can't.
Miss Maps? Do you have one at home?
I've got a plug of this, maybe after the end, and it's crappy.
Yep, anything that Cutco partners with, you know it's good stuff. So we don't partner with anything bad. So the wellness mats are great. They just upped the warranty on them. So I have a 20-year warranty. It used to be 7 years. And really the best way is to just stand on it, you know. And standing is believing. So.
Who wants to learn how to use their eyes better? All right.
Nice.
So we're gonna have some fun. We don't have, yeah, we got a while before the giveaway, so let's have some fun. Chop up some stuff. Gather around, everybody.
Do the recipe.
Gather around, Cass, I'll tell you a story.
The recipe for that.
It's in the cookbook, so if you wanted to get the cookbook, it's $20. It has all the recipes and then a bunch of others. It's really, really good stuff.
What's the ratio here, peanut butter or yours?
I don't remember, but it's in the cookbook.
You're gonna listen. It's in the cookbook.
It's
$20, all the recipes are in there plus.
What's that? You have one of those?
No,
The
I-
cookbook. A lot of the stuff we make, a lot of people love the spinach and artichoke dip we make all the time. That's from that. I've made a
Brie
ton of
and
different
the
stuff.
pecan.
Yeah, the focaccia breads in there. There's a bunch of really good recipes in there, and they're all like, they're not really complicated. They're all real simple, easy to make, home American comfort food type stuff. So it's really good. All right, one of the things I want to highlight and just show you guys a couple of the knives and how to use them, and then I'll work over some of the bigger knives. But the chopping knives, how many of you guys have one of these but don't really know how to use it very well, or are kind of scared and intimidated by it? Okay, the portion of the group here. One of the things about a chef's knife, there's a couple different styles that we sell. The traditional French style has the radius, what's called, where it rocks is up at the tip. So this is primarily a knife that is designed for the average person. A chef can use it for anything, but for an average Cutco customer, they don't want to sharpen their knives all the time. They want to use, knives for what they're intended for, instead of just being super versatile. So this is a knife where, as you chop with it, one of the keys to chopping is you want to have your food not fight you. So always put it on the flat side, or if you're cutting something that's not square, make it square so it doesn't roll around on you. If you're doing something, it makes it a lot easier. And you want to use more of the back part of the blade. The higher up the food is, the higher you have to lift the knife. So if you keep the food toward the back of the blade, you have a lot more control of it. With your offhand, by the way, chefs will tell you, curl your fingers up and use your knuckles to guide. And in home, if you can do that, that's fine. In home, all I really care about is don't cut yourself. So if you want to hold it like this, that's fine. Just remember to move your fingers.
You move the knife, not the food, or what?
Move the
I'm
knife.
not that bad.
No, that's
I'm sorry.
absolutely. You want to move, if you're feeding the knife, I don't like to feed the knife because something else could go in there that's not intended to go in there.
Okay, so
if
you're
you
moving
move
the knife now.
Yeah, so the knife just kind of goes up and down, but every time it adjusts a little bit.
And so you just have a good eye for knowing how thin, you can see that.
One of the things about these knives, it's more about technique than it is speed. So once you get the practice and the technique down, then you can get faster with it, and it'll be more consistent. So this knife is really primarily designed for chopping and dicing and mincing. You don't want to do a lot of slicing with this because it has that straight edge on it, and if you're slicing with it, the whole blade is taking a beating, and you just have to sharpen it more often. Which, with straight edges, by the way, as a chef, how often do you sharpen your straight edges?
Harvey?
He's talking to you, Harv.
So he knows. He was just thinking.
You gotta steel it up and down all the time.
All the time, right? So with straight edges, if you don't have a handheld sharpener or something you have to sharpen with at home, it's a good investment because otherwise your knives are always dull. Every time, as soon as you use them, they take wear. And so the more often you sharpen them, the easier it is to keep them sharp. The Santoku, or the Japanese style blade, rocks in the middle instead. So instead of, nope, it's actually, it has a curve. So if you look at it, only one part of the blade ever touches at any one given time. So this one I can still do my chopping and dicing with it. But the nice thing about this one is the squared off blade, when I'm slicing with it, the blade is in the air, as opposed to this one where the blade is on the cutting board. So every slice I take of this one, it dulls. Every slice I take of this one, the blade just hits the food and isn't hitting the cutting board as much. So this one is a little more versatile. And I can also take this, what I really like about this one is it's wider, so I can take it and move my food around a lot easier with it because of the surface area. So when you're chopping stuff, carrots, onions, celery, garlic, any of that kind of stuff, these are the types of knives. And again, the basic key to them is it doesn't matter which one you use, how big or how small. Use more of the back part of the blade and just kind of let the nose rest, and you just kind of lift it up and just kind of let it go. All it has to do is just kind of kiss the cutting board. I don't have to throw it into the cutting board. I don't have to push it that hard. And if you find yourself having to do that, that means your knife needs sharpening big time. So bring them in and see us if they're Cutco, and if they're not, get a Cutco and we'll sharpen them for free in the future.
So I just bought that, the last time I was in there, I bought that one versus the other one, and I really didn't know the difference. It is a wonderful knife. I absolutely love it. And I do kind of go the other way with the vegetables, even like I was cutting watermelon, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, so what would the other one be used for? What's
These two?
Yeah, what's this,
Well,
the first one you use?
For
What's the
for
difference?
the most part, they're used for very similar things. They're
Okay.
both chopping knives.
Okay.
Some of them, depending on what I'm cutting, I might use one or the other. If I'm dicing stuff and I want to kind of get it going like real fast,
Yeah.
I like this one because it's designed to kind of go like a choo-choo train. It's curved like that.
Okay.
This one, it's curved in the middle, so it doesn't flow as well. But if I'm just doing something straight up and down, this one's really easy to do. So if I don't need to move it at all. Now again, if I only had to have one, either one's going to do very similar.
So I did
jobs.
dicing with the one I have.
So
It just looked like more of a chopping knife compared to the other one.
yeah, if I had to choose between if I have this, I wouldn't necessarily, this wouldn't be my next knife. I would get
Okay.
something that's going to be different and
That's what I
more versatile
thought, right.
for my collection, which I'll show you
Okay.
another couple cool things. So these are, if you're doing something like when we chopped up the apples, you can take and put the knife right through the core, cut it through the core this way, and then what I like to do with these is you can grab a paring knife and core them out, but with your chef's knives, if you just kind of angle it sideways, you can do the same thing without having to dirty another knife and get the guts out.